Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to talk about how come all the men are turning MGTOW nowadays, you know? I'm also MGTOW, you know, I'm through with dating. I am through with dating, man. That shit doesn't work anymore. But anyway, before I talk about that, my name is Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality. Physical mortality rings. These are the rings that you put on your small fingers during sleep. They're plastic covering magnets. You know, you wear them, you don't age anymore. See, I'm already 47, you know. In February of next year, I'll be 48. If you go to my website, which is, I provide a link at the bottom of this video, you will see there's Amazon customer reviews, you know. There's like 43 reviews right now. 80% of them give me like 4 stars or 5 stars. Very great reviews. Okay, so if you're interested in these immortality rings that can keep you young forever, you go to livemuchlonger.com, livemuchlonger.com. Let's talk about how come, you know, modern women, they're driving men insane. They're basically pushing every man to the edge of the cliff. You know, everybody's becoming MGTOW, you know. I mean, I don't blame them. I want to show you a clip, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me turn this down a little bit. I'm going to show you a clip, which, you know, shows you how women, you know, how they chat on Facebook, okay? I'll show you a clip of Facebook, and at the bottom of this video, I will also provide a link. If you want to see that clip a little further, you can just click on the link, and you can see the entire clip. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you right now.
Hey, Lydia, what's up?
I do not want to talk to him.
Hey, Lydia, I missed your face. I'm at a bitchin' party. You should come out.
Sorry, in my PJs and I'm about to head to bed.
Damn it. Well, if you change your mind, just let me know. I'll be here rocking it.
How was your day?
Hey, Lydia, I ran into Jill today. We were talking about you. It's been over here. How you been?
That's impossible. Jill died in a car accident 4 months ago.
You got me. I just want an excuse to chat with you. Want to hang out tonight?
No.
Aw, man.
Hey, I just won the Director's Award for Most Likely to Succeed in 2016, and I might need a last-minute date to the awards show.
Hey, Lydia, you pretty. I'm Mukhadi from Uzbekistan. If you ever find yourself in Samarkand, I take you for a drink.
Who is this? Not interested. Thanks for the offer.
American bitch!
Yep, my day was alright. Did you just get off work or something?
Oh, God.
Hey, Lydia, how's it hanging?
Oh, it's Sean. Not bad. Yourself?
Just kicking it.
Wanna hang out?
But anyway, yeah, you got the message, you know. You see how these, oh man, you got the message. I mean, you see how women are nowadays, you know. They're just like Facebook and Twitter and all sorts of, you know, Instagram. They're turning, you know, they're turning women into prostitutes. You know, see, back in the days, see, if there's a pretty girl, very pretty and pretty young girl, okay, and if you can get her to marry you, then you're a lucky guy. You are a lucky man. Because now, back in the days, you know, if you marry a pretty young woman and she's always at home cooking for you, you know, sewing your clothes, washing dishes, whatever, she's doing the chores and produce babies, and you know, you have a happy family, you know. Yeah, you're considered a lucky guy. Nowadays, I mean, I'm serious. Who dares to marry that kind of woman? You know, who's all constantly on Facebook. Oh, I gotta check. After she, you know, after you and her have sex on the bed, you know, you go take a piss, and then she takes out her iPhone, checking her Twitter account. Oh, I gotta check my Twitter account. What the fuck? It's just ridiculous. I mean, who dares to marry that kind of woman, honestly speaking, you know? I dated this girl. I took her to I took her to Japantown, right? Japantown, San Francisco. She is constantly on the goddamn phone, man. She's constantly on the phone. You know, like other guys calling her up, you know. And then we're like at Japantown's. There was a festival, right? There's like a festival. We're just walking, you know, just chilling. And then she's asking me, oh, this one guy, he invited me to some concert right now. Can I go? I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. Go. I don't want to see you ever again. I don't want this kind of women around me. Honestly, what for? You know, they're constantly on the run. They're constantly on the run. I mean, what is this, man? Oh man, I just don't get it. See, that's the reason why all the men are going MGTOW now. The reason is because what happened is these women, these young and attractive women, they're constantly on Facebook, constantly checking their status. You know, they created this. They basically ruined the image of women. You understand? So all the men. Okay, most of the men right now, they think all the women are like that, you know. Even if a woman claim, oh, I never used the computer, I don't have a Facebook account, I don't use Twitter. Too bad, you know. All the men think all the women are like that nowadays. You know, these women that use Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, they ruin the women, the image of women. You know, so when it comes to you know, popping the question, you know, proposal or getting married, men say, hell no, you know, because I don't want my wife constantly checking her status on Facebook. I don't want that, you know. You could imagine how scary it is, you know. I mean, you have a wife or a girlfriend, you know, and the moment she left your site, okay, she's probably checking her you know, messages on Facebook, you know, probably chatting up with other men, you know, and then it's fucking ridiculous, you know, and you cannot even tell her, hey, I don't want you to have a Facebook account, I don't want you to have a Twitter account. You cannot even say that because nowadays Facebook and Twitter is so common, it's considered so common, you know. If you ask her to not to have a Facebook, it's probably a deal breaker. She'd probably leave you for that reason, you know. She'd probably say, hey, you know, it's my rights, I'm a feminist, it's my right, I can have anything I want. Then, you understand, then you're going your own way. You know, then you guys separate, right? So me, you know, I haven't dated for so many years. I don't know, at least 7 or 8 years I didn't date, you know. And then just very recently, you know, I think a few weeks ago, you know, some girl called me and said, oh, she has some kind of a Wi-Fi, she's allergic to Wi-Fi, right? Want me to call her back? And I call her back, and guess what? I was shocked, man. She has that same attitude. She has that attitude like, you know, I don't have money right now. It's like I understand, I got it. She wants me to send her my stuff for free, you understand? And I'm just shocked. I'm thinking, are all women like that nowadays? You know, I haven't dated for such a long time. I mean, I just sort of lost connection. I didn't go out for like 7, 8 years. And when I spoke to her, I am just shocked. I'm thinking, are you serious, man? I mean, I'm calling you because you want me to call you back. So I'm telling you about my product. And now you're turning around, you know, asking me to give you my products for free. I was shocked. I mean, I'm thinking, wow, you know, are all women like that nowadays? You know, are they all freeloaders and shit? You know, are they constantly, you know, people chatting up with them on Facebook and Instagram, and they're just prostitutes now? Like, oh, you know, I'll give you the time of day if you pay me so much money. If you give me your products, or if you drive me somewhere, or buy me a concert ticket or something. I mean, what's the difference? What's the difference between a prostitute and some freeloading bitch? Well, what's the difference? I just don't get it. You know, you know, even my own sister is sort of like that nowadays. See, me and my sister, we were never close, okay, because we had different mothers. She's my half sister, right? I was never close to her because I was forced out of my home when I was only 17-year-old. So I live by myself ever since I was 17 years old. Okay, so my sister is. When I left home, she was only 5 years old. You know, I mean, oh no, she was only 2 years old. I'm sorry, she was only 2. So she and I were never close. But then when I became a successful person, you know, my stepmother saw that, and my stepmother was asking me, hey, you know, your sister is going to college right now. You know, going to college in New York, kind of expensive. Can you help her out a little bit? You know, $300 a month. Okay, no problem. I help her out, right? For 4 years, I help her out. You know. I spent like what, $18,000 or $16,000 to $18,000 on her, right? And then me and my brother, we had a fallout, right? Because he said I'm not even good enough to hug his son because he said I'm a drunken lonely man, not good enough to approach children. I'm like, okay, no problem. So I cut tie with him, and then I was shocked. My sister sided with my brother. She abandons me. You know, I email her, she doesn't even reply to my email anymore, and I'm just thinking, wow, is this, I mean, what happened? I mean, what happened to modern women nowadays? You know, she treated me like I'm just some guy she met at a bar. Like, you know, like, oh, I could just abandon you. No problem. You know, click delete and we're banned and I'll never see you again. But, hello, I'm your brother, man. I mean, hey, you know, she and I, we're not that close. You understand? I don't mind if I never ever see her ever again. I don't mind. You understand? And she probably doesn't mind if she never sees me again. But the problem is, what happened is when you do this to your own family member, it hurts. You know, every time, you know, every year there's Thanksgiving or Christmas or some kind of celebration, some kind of holiday. It hurts just to think about it. You know, oh, I have a brother that I am not allowed to meet, or I have a sister that abandoned me. It's not a good feeling. You understand? So what I'm saying is that, I mean, what she did is not a good choice, not a smart move, because it will eventually hurt herself down the road. You know, when she's like old and lonely. You know, especially with that kind of attitude. You know, you abandon your own brother. You know, just like that. You abandon your own brother just like that. With that kind of attitude, you know, when she's like, you can imagine when she's 50 or 60 years old. You can imagine. I'm sitting all alone. I'm sitting here all alone for Christmas or during Thanksgiving. Nobody visits me. I visit nobody. No, duh, it's your own fault. You know, it's your own fucking fault. You abandon your own brother, you know, with a click of a button. It's ridiculous. All the women are, I don't know, even, you can imagine, even my own sister, you know, turn into someone like that. You can imagine how, you know, how other women are, you know. So that's the reason why more and more men are being driven, you know, to go the MGTOW way, you know. Men going the other way. Yeah, it's just, all the men are being driven to go the other way, you know. It's ridiculous. I mean, this Facebook and Twitter. But you know, hey, you know what? I like it. I like it this way. I know some people think I'm insane. I like it this way. I want this to happen, actually. I want population control. The reason is, if, you know, all the women are driving men into, you know, going the other way, then there's no more marriages, right? No more marriage means no children. That's good. That's good for population control. You know, hopefully, you know, the entire world one day we can reduce the population naturally, okay? And naturally and automatically from, you know, 7 billion people to just only 500 million. I hope it happens. I hope this continues on. I don't mind. I don't mind being, you know, single for the rest of my life. I don't feel lonely though. I like being single actually. I like the MGTOW way. I don't feel lonely at all. You know. I hope that this continues on until we can cut down the population to 500 million. But anyway, hey, if you like my video, you know, please subscribe or at least make a comment. I like comments. Talk to you later.